today's video, I'm testing out a brand new piece of tech for the tennis market, which might have the potential to transform how your tennis sessions look. It not only records the session with 2 cameras, but it also gives you detailed stats on the session, cools the lines, and has interactive games you can compete with your partner.
The winner is... Way!
So let's check out me testing it out.
Put it up, spin it around, there we go, that's much easier. And this is where the camera will go on. Slide it on like this. Point it towards the net, nice and easy. Tighten that up. Boom, done. Oh, there we go. So it's connected now. So essentially what it's doing now is looking for the court. You can see that with the blue lights. Let's make it pretty loud. Vamos, there we go. Paul's going to be tracking basically what's happening live. I can choose which side I'm on by just clicking this button in the middle, which is super easy to track your stats if you're basically changing sides. So yeah, we're gonna get hitting, see what we're gonna do, then we're gonna jump into some of the games you can do on here, and then we're also gonna jump into some specific stuff using the data from this, where we're gonna set up some drills with me and Paul to like work on some stuff. Great, there we go.
Jesus, don't want that one. Delete that. Last time I dropped Felix's phone.
So one thing I really like about the baseline is whenever we're hitting, it comes up with a green arrow if the ball is in the court and a red arrow if the ball is like out. That would be really interesting when we actually play some points to see how accurately it actually calls the lines. Good ball.
Okay, so we can have a look at clearance over the net. So this gives us our sort of averages of what we're doing. So 27% between 3 and 10 feet. 0 and 3 feet is 73%. So we might play around with that and try and get more between 3 and 10 feet over the net in this session. If we have a look at the net clearance, that's our net clearance there. So we are 73% between 0 and 3 feet.
It's quite low, eh?
Yeah, yeah. We won't. That's the bit we're going to work on. So we're going to aim for a bigger percentage between 3 and 10 feet in this next exercise. Okay. We're going to trade up and down the middle with Rory. Your job is to hit the baseline as often as possible.
Right.
Literally, that's your target.
Paint the line.
Yeah, paint the line.
Okay. One of the cool things on here is that you can reset the stats. So for this exercise, we obviously want to work on something new and not have the data diluted. So if I just click this reset button, save the activity, now it's basically started a fresh timer. I'm on the same side. Now Paul can basically see what's happening from this point. So it's perfect.
We can even see now, we've been going for like 1 minute and we're now 86% between 3 and 10 feet. So we've got a complete shift in height over the net, where we're encouraging Felix to hit deep, and the stats are now showing that, so that's good. Good shift in stats.
Oh, I literally switched.
Yeah, so complete shift.
Still 0% above 10 foot, I'm surprised. How high is 10 foot?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
On the topic of it cooling the lines, we're gonna do a little test. Essentially, if I feed the ball, it will cool out loud if you turn the volume up, in or out. I want to test actually how accurate that is. My feeding needs a bit of work. Oh,
That was out. It
was out. Overall, I'd say that's actually crazily good. We're indoors, so the lighting isn't great. I'm pretty sure 99 to 100% of that was like accurate. But obviously, when we get to serving some bigger speeds, we can see how accurate it is. But I'd say that's a pretty strong start, better than I was expecting. So yeah, the games that they have here on baseline is deeper and then 2-minute challenge. So I've done these before actually with the baseline. I've given them a go, they're really fun. We're gonna be doing 2-minute challenge. So the way that this works is we get 2 minutes together. It's how many shots we can get in those 2 minutes. And there's a leaderboard, there's a world rankings based on your score. So it gets pretty competitive. Yep. There you go. There you go. Let's say. Yep. apart from the mishap with the balls, that was decent.
I tell you what, Rory.
I love the motivation as well.
Yeah, it's good hitting.
What was it saying?
You got 1509.
1509. We came 18th in the world. That's not bad. 18th in the world. Number one's 2,150. I think if we didn't miss with the balls, I think we'd have a good chance. I reckon we do that one more time.
Yeah, definitely. I tell you what, Rory, for a cameraman, that's pretty good hitting.
Right guys, so now we're going to try the other game, deeper. So the way this works is a bit more complicated. So I'll explain it to Rory, but you'll also hear me. So it's going to be me versus you. Anything out is minus 10 points. Service box is 10 points. To the orange line is 20, and to the rest of the court is 40. You get a multiplier if you get 10 shots in a row of ×2, 30 shots in a row ×3, and 60 shots in a row ×4. So basically, the more shots you make in a row, the bigger the multiplier. And directly me versus you, and the baseline will shout out who's winning at certain points. So that's going to be interesting. So yeah, let's give this a go. Oh, he started on a minus 20.
You're minus 20, Rory.
600 up, mate. Like 1 minute to go. Nothing he can do. He's still 600 up. The winner is? Way! Okay, so I've just hit a few serves. What I love about it is you can basically practice serves by yourself. Not only is it going to call whether it's in or out, it gives you the speed, the placement. So if you're working on specific things on your serve, you can aim for targets, you can see how well you've done, and there's a measurable way of seeing whether your serve speed has increased over a few weeks. Let's say you're trying to work on speed or consistency or accuracy. I think that's a really cool thing. And we're going to be using the player match feature. So yeah, we'll play some games, and yeah, it gives us some stats as well. So I'll serve first.
Not the cleanest first volley. Nice little set piece. No way, no way. Rory, that's unbelievable. What a shot.
Yeah, so it shows you the points won, winners, errors, aces, service points, everything like that. So that's really cool. Yeah, I won less service points, but I did win all of the points that were above 5 to 8 shots and 9+. So yeah, Rory's a demon in the short points. So yeah, but overall, gives a great insight, and I'm sure if you played a longer match, having the stats of the match and also someone calling the lines is a big help, for sure. So that's a wrap with the baseline vision for today's session. I really enjoyed playing with it. We did some drills, we used it to work on some specific stuff, we played some points. Overall, I was very impressed with what it had to offer. Line calling was very accurate. I was pretty surprised by that. I'm always a bit skeptical when a new piece of tech kind of comes onto the scene, but I think I really put it through its paces, and I was very impressed. Now, if you guys want to check out the baseline vision for yourselves, there'll be a link in the description. The one kind of factor is it is a little bit pricey. I will admit it's very expensive for the average consumer. However, I would say for a lot of people, if you really want to enhance your tennis experience, you're going to use it regularly, and you can really find a value for this, whether you want to use it for players playing matches against each other so there's no arguments, whether you just want to use it to really get details of your matches with lots of statistics. I'd highly recommend this. But overall, I really liked it, and I really enjoyed playing with it massively. What it also does is, with all of the cameras that you've been watching it kind of record everything with, it gives you a video feed. So you can download that and you can take that to a coach, you can watch it back.
And essentially what you can do is you can also look through all of your footage of the whole session, which I think is really cool. There's ports in the back of it where you can basically plug it into a manual like PC, or you can upload it via like online. But yeah, that's overall what I thought of it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to this channel because it's kind of behind the scenes stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching.